What's up, guys? It's Metal, and if you're watching this video, it is after the Omega release of Ultra Street Fighter 4's Omega update, and I'm just going to do an impromptu overview of some of Oni's Omega features. So this is totally unscripted, and I'm just kind of going to go through what I've found so far to get the information out there as quickly as possible. So, let's see here. Starting out, the air dashes, if you do light punch air dash, it moves him forward just like it used to, but he doesn't go quite as far. Medium punch air dash moves him even farther forward. And hard punch air dash moves him farther still. Whoops. So, they basically all move him forward now, varying ranges, but, and he can still Tatsu cancel. So like, whoops. So like all of them, he can Tatsu cancel. And that works the same way. But he can also do air normals out of them. Which is pretty sweet, and it's really easy to, like, confirm off of that. So that's awesome, and you can, like, you know, jump back. Whoops. I'm really off with the inputs today, sorry guys. You can, like, jump back and, like, do it. Man, okay. I should have scripted this. Oh, look how bad I am. Why can't I get this to come out? There we go. Is there a height restriction on the back? Hang on. Oh, no, I can't actually do it on a back jump. I can only do it on a forward or neutral. Is that real? Ah, well, see, I just found that out. So I'm not as bad as I thought that I was. Okay, so you can't do jump back air dash. I just discovered that. So it has to be a neutral jump air dash or a forward jump with the air dash. But anyway, that's how the non-EX air dashes work. You can do any normal out of them, which is really good for obvious reasons. The EX air dashes change depending on whether you do light punch, medium punch, hard punch, or light punch, hard punch, or all three punches, actually. So the light punch, medium punch air dash moves him forward. It's the same one you're used to. And this one I think you can still do on a back jump. Nope, you can't do it at all. Alright, good to know. So, it just moves him forward, though, I guess a little bit farther. That's really the only difference I'm aware of with that. But if you do light punch, hard punch, that moves him back. So this is like the old back air dash. So that's kind of interesting. And then if you do medium punch, hard punch, that goes up. It's the old up air dash. And then if you do all three punches, you do this sweet thing, which you can't do going back. I just keep that in mind. So it's just like an instant. So those are the EX air dashes. And the only one he can't do normals out of is this down one. So like you see I'm hitting, he won't do any normals. That's just to get him to go to the ground so you can like fake a jump. You know, you jump up and then you're like, oh, I baited your reversal. But all the other EX ones, you can still do kicks, punches, you know, whatever. You can still do Tatsus. You can still, whoops, that whiffed. Hang on. Anyway. There it is. You can still do EX Tatsu. But, oh, that's new, actually. Apparently after the, yeah. Yeah, so after, oh yeah, and he can cancel the back air dash into Tatsu now. That is kind of tricky. So if you do a jump forward, back, I guess the Tatsu stays in the air. If you do a non-EX air dash, I wonder if they intended that. Non-EX air dashes work exactly how you'd expect his Tatsu to work. It's the AE 2012 version where he flies down, but it looks like if you do an EX air dash, he actually stays in the air when you do EX Tatsu follow-up. But anyway, if you go back, you can Tatsu back forward again. So that's really tricky. So that's the new air dash stuff. He can't do jump Tatsu cross-ups anymore. It just doesn't work. Whoops. I'm missing, hang on. There you go, you can see that would clearly be hitting him in the previous versions. And those just don't work anymore. The Stomp input is no longer Stomp. If you do a Stomp, he does this, which looks kind of like a super jump, right? Oops, that was the wrong input. That's his new light Tatsu. I'll get to that in a second. So it looks kind of like a super jump, and if you do like a light stomp, he goes up straight up. Medium kick stomp, he goes up a little bit farther, and hard kick stomp, he goes really far. There is no EX version of this move as far as I'm aware. It just, see, it always just does a normal one. Anyway, after you do this move, if you hit punch, it does the stomp. As far as I know, it doesn't matter which punch button you hit. I haven't tested that thoroughly yet, but the cool thing about the stomp, A, is that it's 2 hits, and B, the first hit is overhead. So that's an overhead, that first hit. So I'll show you all block crouch, so you watch the dummy will stand up when he blocks. That move is an overhead on the first hit. So that's awesome. And if you hit kick, he does a dive kick. And the dive kick is actually really, really easy to hit confirm off of, as I failed. You can just do anything that you want off of that dive kick when it connects. It's really, really good. And this move's special cancelable, so you can do stuff like this, you know. And you can cancel it into whatever, something like that, as like a reset or whatever. So that's awesome. So that's his air dash, or sorry, his new stomp. Oh no, I forgot. Also, in addition to the first hit being overhead, the second hit can cross up. So the first hit is an overhead on the 2 hit, but if you go over them, the second hit will actually hit behind. Let me do this again. And it's not even really hard to do. I don't really know how safe these are. I haven't tested how safe they are, but they're really freaking tricky and awesome. So that's really cool. Okay, fireballs, as far as I can tell, seem unchanged. You charge them, they're pretty much the same. The electric fireballs are pretty much the same. EX is the same. And actually, EX regular fireball is the same until you do light punch and hard punch, which does this weird thing. I don't really know of a particularly good use for this, just kind of as a randomly cool looking combo that seems like a waste of meter. I've heard that this has armor, but I haven't been able to verify that yet, but that'll transition us into the next thing I wanted to talk about. So, like, if I have him do like a punch, I think that was just like a whiff punish. Let's see if I can get him to hit me here. Yeah, so it just like hits me out of it. It doesn't seem to have any armor as far as I can tell on that move, or if it does have armor, I have not been able to get it to work. But what does have some armor, oddly enough, is his new command normal. It's back hard punch. And you can see this looks basically just like reused forward hard punch, and it performs the same way, except that it has armor on it. Just freaking awesome. So it's a meterless armor move, okay? So that's amazing in and of itself, that it's a meterless armor move on Oni. But in addition to that, okay, it's comboable. You can do target combo 2, you know, which means you can do any move. You can do jab. Like, you can do anything you want after that move hits, which is awesome. And so, since it combos into TC2, that just gives him a whole lot of combo opportunities, which we'll get to in a second. But back hard punch is his new command normal. Okay, so now let's go to the Tatsu, and this will transition into how you can do combos. So, you know, Oni still has his target combo 1, which is forward light, forward medium, and his target combo 2, which is back medium, hard. So those still work exactly the same way. The light Tatsu, though, looks like this. It's a little bit weird. And so when you combo into it, it does a little float. And if you've ever played Akuma before, I'm sure you can guess where that's going. I can DP after my light Tatsu. So he can do hard DP, which, speaking of, actually, his Shoryuken now, when you do hard, it no longer animates. It just does 3 hits outright. Medium punch does 2 hits outright. Whoops. If I could do it. So 2 hits outright on the medium punch Shoryuken, and 1 hit outright on the light punch Shoryuken. None of them animate. The light punch Shoryuken seems like maybe it might have real invulnerability now, instead of just lower invulnerability, but I haven't tested that, and I really don't care to test it. It's not really a big change either way, because he still has his regular Shoryuken. So anyway, so the combos you can do are kind of ridiculous, because not only after you do the Tatsu can you just do like a Shoryu, but you can also do a medium kick Tatsu. Hard seems to whiff a lot of the time, so I usually just do medium if I want Tatsu from the corner. But it's not a free juggle state. You do need a move that has juggle points, but one of the moves Oni has that has juggle points is back medium, so you can do this. So then when you put, like, mechanically, just the fact that you can do that air reset back together and you combine it with something basic, you can do, like, TC2. And that was slash, but I could have done a, which I'll get to in a second. There we go. So that's really sick, right? Because you air reset them into the stomp follow-up, which is awesome. Ah. There it is. So that's awesome. So that reset's really cool. And also, his EX Shoryuken now costs 2 bars, and it looks like this. Yeah, that's friggin' ridiculous. So I'm gonna turn the stun on real quick and just show you a couple of these goofy combos. Oops. So you can do like back medium punch into TC2 into target combo, or sorry, into TC2 into light kick tatsu into hard DP. Ah, hang on. So that's 438 stun and 326 damage meterless without a jump in, which is like pretty insane. You can do it off of a jump in too. Whoops, wait a second. I'm a little off today, I apologize. So, you know, that's pretty awesome. 346 and 538 stun off a jump in. Or if you want to spend some meter, you can do EX Shoryu at the end. Which is freaking ridiculous! 446 and 528 for 2 meters. It's awesome. So that's so much damage. Now his hard tatsu, you may have noticed, goes up in the air. So what's kind of goofy about that is that in the corner, I think you can do all the same follow-ups. So, you know, that's pretty cool, because when they're in the corner, they don't fly away, and that just lets you, like, juggle pretty much whatever the heck you want after it. But what's even stupider is, so his air demon now, let me if you guys know where I'm going with this, it's hilarious. So his air demon does more damage. It does 420. And his ground demon does 450 or 470 now, I think. Yeah. So they do more damage, right? So, you remember how the Tatsu, like, puts him in the air? What the hell is this character? That is amazing. That's the coolest thing ever. You just, like, get a Tatsu, and then you... Oh, that was light, sorry. You get a Tatsu, and then you just get a free super. Like, I don't even... Oh, it's so awesome. So, that's really cool. So his slashes are definitely diminished, which is fine. Like, they wanted to make the characters new and different, and Oni's main game before was his slash game, so that being different kind of makes sense. So they seem like they're just little pokey enders. So light kick slash knocks down. So you can't really do anything after it. I've tried juggling. I don't think you can. Let me if you can, it might be like corner specific or something. Yeah, I can't even get it to come out. Yeah, I have to like mash the fuck out of it. Yeah, I don't think that works. But medium kick, oddly enough, still combo, or does combo now rather. That's new. So medium kick slash is 2 hits. Oops. And you can combo into that. So I don't really know what the purpose of light kick slash is right now, considering that medium kick is 2 hits. And on the first hit of medium kick, so like if you FADC light kick, like there, then you can juggle. But you have to juggle out of the air, right? It doesn't leave them standing, because the light kick knocks down. So when I FADC that, I can follow up then. Oh, he got stunned. So I can follow up then, but that's not really worth it in my opinion. But the medium kick can actually still be extended the same way as the light kick used to. And obviously that combo will never work because it costs 6 meters, but it was just cool to do. So medium kick still... You know, it's the same deal with medium kick as light kick used to be, basically. Light kick is not safe on block anymore, though. You might be able to like space it like far away, and it might be safe, but it's definitely negative on block. The light kick slash. I assume the medium is as well, and as far as I can tell, hard kick slash is unchanged, and EX slash is also unchanged. They work exactly the same way, as far as I can tell. So the one thing I did want to show you guys though is medium kick slash. Is projectile invuln as soon as it starts up. Whoops, that was a... Look at that. That's awesome. So if I'm like this range... See, now it's not... You gotta do it like close. There you go. Like that. That's awesome. So like as soon as the fireball's near you, you just slash and it doesn't even cost you meter. Like how freaking cool is that? There's no red focus, so you can't red focus off of any of the stuff that I'm showing you. Omega characters don't have red focus. They also don't have delayed wake, and I think they can tech... Any knockdown, even delayed knockdown, something like that. It's weird. Anyway, moving on with Oni stuff. So, oh yeah, the other thing with light slash is that you can combo into it off of normals that didn't used to be able to combo into light kick slash. So that's kind of nice. You can like poke. So that's kind of cool, right? Because like this never used to combo, or this. All those combo and they didn't used to combo. I wonder if they still combo into medium. No, they don't. So yeah, that's like Kick Slash's purpose, I guess, then, is that it combos off of the less hit stunning normals. I think you can still do stuff like this. So basically, that's like his same old B&B, but it does less damage. That's with the medium kick stomp. There's not really much reason to do that when you can do, you know, that for 2 meters. Oh, that never gets old. Anyway, the step kick is really slow. Look at that. It almost like floats him. And I don't know if he can combo and counter hit anymore, so let's see if he can still combo and counter hit. Yeah, he can. So it's the same move in terms of when you hit them as it used to be. It's just extremely slow. And it doesn't really Karo that well either. Like you can see, he doesn't really... He hardly goes anywhere. Whoops. Like when you Karo with it. So you probably want to Karo with forward hard punch again for his Karo throw. Just like you used to. That's still going to be his better Karo. Forward hard punch is unchanged. Forward hard kick seems unchanged. Actually, I don't know if forward hard punch still clashes fireballs. I assume that it does. Yeah, it's unchanged. So, anyway, I think... Is that all my... No, I have one more thing to show you guys. That is the Ultra 2 input got changed. So, Maido Go Hado is Ultra 1, and as far as I can tell, Ultra 1 is, like, totally unchanged. If it has any differences, they're really slight. I think maybe the air fireball's faster, but it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. But Ultra 2, which is my favorite Ultra, is quarter circle back triple punch. So it's really easy input, and it does still animate, I'm pretty sure anyway. I think I was just too far there. Yeah, so it still animates, it does 525 damage, same damage. Remember, that might be a little bit buffed actually, I'm not sure. I can't remember. Anyway, but the input's just easier, so I guess that's cool. But you can't, again, you can't Tatsu into it. You can still do it off of like an air dash Tatsu, I think. Oops. I have to remember that the inputs are different. Hang on. This is like so awkward. I'm used to like normal inputs. I'm pretty sure stuff like this still works. I think that works. I think I was late. Hang on. Let's try that again. Yeah, there it is. Unfortunately, I don't think you can get this to work after light kick Tatsu. It looks like it would work, right? But it just doesn't work. So that's unfortunate. I think maybe in the corner, though, after the hard kick you can. Maybe? Yeah. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Meterless, yada, yada, yada. And then I think all this works the same way as it used to. You can still slash and then ultra. I don't know how his Tatsu combo is going to work now, though, since normally when you Tatsu after the slash into the ultra, it would have to hit a weird way. Yeah, I'm not even going to mess with that. It'll probably take forever. Anyway, that's Omega Oni. If you guys have any questions or if I missed anything, please let me know. I've been having fun messing around with Omega, so I just wanted to kind of give everybody a heads up for what I found with this character. Yeah, that's it. Catch you later.